Hello and welcome to Can Month Day 12. Oh my god. If you know anything about Canada, you will probably be aware of the French presence, or the French fact, because we have a French-speaking province of Quebec, there's been a long and turbulent history of all that. So today I'm going to be talking about two books by Jean-Benoit Nadeau and Julie Barlow. The authors are Canadian, one's from Quebec, one's from Ontario, but the books are mainly about France, but it's fine. The first book is 16 Million Frenchmen Can't Be Wrong, Why We Love France But Hate the French. Barlow and Nadeau are a married couple and they moved to France because Nadeau got a fellowship there. So this is based on their observations of French culture and France generally, backed up with additional research that they've done. And there's just a lot of really interesting stuff that they talk about in the book, like different rituals of greeting and what is considered to be rude, and politics, and their judicial system, which is something that I still reference and talk about to this day, and how France has tried to resist globalization and kind of their relationship with the European Union, the lasting effects of World War II, and also the relationship with Algeria and the Algerian conflict and colonialism in general. So I still remember a lot of stuff that they talk about in this book, and it's been really useful for me. So it's a comprehensive look at the country and its culture from lots of different facets, but it still doesn't feel surfacey or like it's lacking. The next book is The Story of French, which is also incredibly helpful. This is chronicling the history of the French language and how it spread all over the world because of colonialism. Fun Can Month drinking game. Drink every time I say colonialism or gender. You're gonna die. And there is a focus on Canada, particularly because of Quebec et les Acadiens in the East Coast. And it discusses how disjointed French was in the beginning, and it didn't really start to become unified until there was a mandate to create a dictionary. And then before that, how the evolution of the French language was influenced very early on by the Vikings and Frankish stuff. And also about the Academy et l'Académie Française, because that's the institution that is supposed to maintain and preserve the French language. It goes into different kinds of attitudes and aspects of French society that language is affected by. For instance, gender, because French is a language that has masculine and feminine pronouns with la ou le, and generally that just has to do with weird arbitrary grammar rules that old dudes came up with. A lot of that has actually been really highly politicized, especially in terms of different professional positions, in terms of teachers and secretaries, and how men would sometimes just purposefully use the masculine pronoun, even though it was grammatically correct to use the feminine pronoun and that kind of stuff. I would definitely recommend this book if you're just generally interested in the topic, or if you're learning French or want to learn French or have learned French, or if you want to spend time there. Would recommend both of them.